I am a capybara. My first world was the smell of grass and the thickness of lukewarm water. From the day I was born, my eyes were open, and my legs walked themselves toward the water. When I float with just my nose above the surface, my heart feels light. The voices of the herd are thin threads that keep me connected. Because my teeth grow all my life, twigs are both snacks and tools. My stomach works in 2 shifts. I eat grass, and later I eat the soft droppings again. That's how we steal every last nutrient from grass. There is thin webbing between my toes. The feeling of grabbing water is addictive. Small birds land on my back and pick off fleas. It tickles, but it's give and take. Grass at noon, grass at dusk, probably grass at night. The world was simple and mostly happy. I vocalize often. Korokoro, gare, and a quick pip. Our signals are sound and scent. I rub the hard ridge above my nose on a tree to say, "This is our hallway." Water is the house. The ground is the yard. Love happens mostly in the shallows. We swim pressed together, and only the ripples make a fuss. In the dry season, the river shrinks and the grass grows stringy. We move in a line, and each time each shadow shortens by a body length, we grow a little older. In the sky, hooked talons draw spirals. At the surface, someone waits with only eyes. The trick to survival is to run full tilt, dive full tilt, and pretend not to notice with all your might. One day, a youngster vanished into the water. I could do nothing, just keep my nose above and listen. The world is good at pretending to be gentle, and sometimes it stops. Still, morning comes, grass grows, and teeth keep growing. I survived, and little by little moved my seat from the edge of the herd to its middle. The rainy season raged, and the river suddenly declared itself a great river. Carried along astride a log, I landed on a shore I didn't know. A tomato field glowed a tempting red. I ate about 3 mistakes. Metal sounds, a narrow cage, a swaying dark. My world folded into 4 wooden walls and rode a long wind. Before I knew it, in a garden where breath turned white, humans were smiling. They led me to a steaming pool, and I tried stepping in. Not bad. Not bad at all. One day, round yellow fruits bobbed on the water, and everyone cheered. One perched on my head too. I became king of the bath, wearing citrus instead of a crown of grass. Cameras went click click, and I answered with a korokor. There are no birds on my back, but here hands reach out and someone strokes me gently. They gave me a name, hung a tag, and I became a resident of here. The far-off river became a mirage beyond the steam. With age, my teeth still lengthen. Only the will to run does not. When I yield the best spot in the bath to the young, they make a face that says, "After you." In the shallows, I stick out my nose and imagine the old current. The order of the herd, the taste of twigs, the length of the dry season. The cry of the one who vanished still reaches me from the bottom. Even so, I nod quietly. Survival was a fluke, and flukes can be surprisingly hard-working. One morning, the steam was too white, and the world stepped back. I took one last deep breath and laid my nose on the water. Sound faded, sense rounded, and the weight of my body came undone. The grass inside me returns to soil, and the soil outside me returns to grass. Someone in the herd will eat it, and the two-shift stomach goes to work again. A perfect cycle. If you're smiling beyond the steam, give a small wave. I'll probably pretend to look your way while keeping an eye on the talons in the sky. That was my habit, my humor, my life.